Crunchy on the outside, yummy on the inside. Let's make spring rolls. So for the ingredients, you need your vegetables, which are carrot and cabbage. Then you have blended pepper, you have spring onion, bell peppers, and blended turmeric and ginger, seasoning cubes, curry and thyme for seasoning. You also have your salt. So let's get started. In your pan, you're going to pour in a little oil, pour in your meat stock, then go in with your blended turmeric and ginger paste, and you're going to give this a quick mix. Then you go in with your spring onions and blended pepper. Okay, you're going to be putting just a little bit of pepper at this point, knowing that there is some pepper in the meat stock. Okay, and then you're going to now add your vegetables, which are your cabbage and your carrots. If you're not using meat stock, like if you're making this really from the scratch, at the point where I put my meat stock, then just add a little water and then put your seasoning in such a way that it would blend in with the taste of what you are making. Okay, you want to be generous with your seasoning. All right, I always start with a little seasoning, then I adjust as I go. You can see me adding more meat stock. Okay, so if you don't have meat stock available, just keep adding a little water wherever I add my meat stock. Then be more generous with your seasoning and keep testing your filling. As you are cooking, keep testing your filling. So at this point, you can see me adjusting my seasoning. I just added a little bit more seasoning cubes, and mind you that you don't want your filling to be soggy. So as you are adding your liquid, please make sure that you're not adding too much. Add a little at a time. If possible, if you are just working with a little quantity, then use your spoon. Going with 1 spoon of water at a time, especially the fact that cabbage has water. Okay, and once you put it on heat, it wilts and it releases its own juice. So you want to be careful with the water that you are adding, with the liquid content you are adding, whether your meat stock or just water. You want to be very careful while doing this, because you don't want your filling to be soggy. You want it to just be cooked and still retain its color, and you want it to be very flavorful. So you want to be generous with your season, but be mild at the same time. Okay, so you can see me keep adjusting my seasoning, keep adjusting my salt and everything. Okay, so this is the tip that I always use to make my small chops. I don't just throw in everything from the beginning. No, I put little at a time and I keep adjusting, so that when I get the perfect blend of seasoning and taste that I want, I would just stop there. And you can see for this filling, you can see that it's dry, like it's not soggy, it's not watery. So there is no need of sieving this after cooking. Okay, because I see some people sieving their small chops filling after cooking. For my procedure, there is absolutely no need for that, because I don't want to lose my flavors afterwards. So you can see this is my spring roll filling, and it's very dry. It's super tasty, it's super flavorful. Okay, so let's go into the art of making the spring rolls proper, the wrapping and everything. And you can see my wraps. If you have not watched how to make this wrap, then go to the description box. You're going to see the link on how to make your small chop wraps. Okay, they are very crunchy and they are very nice. So you're going to add a spoon of your filling onto your wrap, and you're going to fold it just the way that I'm doing. Okay, just fold it in, then you're going to get the two sides together, fold it up, and then you're going to finish this with your sealant. Okay, and for the sealant, is just a mix of flour and water, nothing more, nothing extra, and ta-da, your spring roll is ready. As easy as that. Very perfect, very crunchy on the outside, juicy on the inside, very flavorful. Okay, so don't forget, if you have any questions pertaining to how to make spring roll, drop it on the comment section. And this is me just showing you another tip. While you are making your small chops, it has two sides. Your wrap has two sides, the rough side and the very smooth side. So the rough side should be on the inside and the smooth side should be on the outside. I also mentioned this while I was making my samosa. If you've not watched the samosa video, go to the description box and the link is there. Make sure that you watch it. You don't want to miss that recipe. It's very, very crunchy. It's very nice. It's meaty and it's a recipe that you want to have. It's a recipe that you want to serve your clients and your family. Okay, so do well to go to the description and get the link for the samosa and the wraps. Okay, and every other ingredients that I used for this spring roll, maybe I failed to mention it, everything would be on the description box, so do well to go there. And don't forget to drop your comments. If there is any part of this video that got you confused and you want me to throw more light, drop it on the comment section. And if there is any recipe that you would like to learn which I have not yet posted, drop it on the comment section and I will do just that. Okay, all right, let's proceed to the frying of the samosa proper. You want to deep fry this. Use a lot of oil, like use enough oil to be enough to deep fry your samosa. If your oil is not much, or if your saucepan is big just like mine, you can see my own is big, so it made the oil look a bit small. It's fine, but the technique to using a shallow frying for your small chops, for your samosa spring roll, except for puff, please don't shallow fry puff. We'll get to puff later on. Okay, so the technique is that you allow one side of it to brown before you flip the second side, okay, to get the perfect crunch. Okay, so you don't keep stirring and stirring and stirring so that you don't mix things up for yourself. So guys, this is the platter that I made for my samosas, my spring rolls. This is a platter I served it with, and I'll be dropping the full recipe of everything that I did here, starting from the samosas to the wraps to the spring rolls to the puff to the peppered chicken. Everything will be dropping. And for now, I have dropped the wraps, how to make the perfect crunchy wraps, how to make the samosas, and now how to make the spring roll. So if you have not watched any of this video, go to the description box. You will get the link to each and every one of them. And don't forget to comment, because if you've watched this video to this point, it means that you like what you see. Encourage us, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Now guys, what is there not to love about the spring roll? Crunchy on the outside, yummy on the inside. Your family is gonna love this, and they're gonna love you more for making this for them. Your clients would always come back for more of your products. Keep using this recipe. Tell me what you think about this recipe, and if it is not how you do your own, I would want to know how you do your own. Okay, let's modernize things up, let's spice things up. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.